Alright, so can you go in depth with this record? I mean, not be too lengthy about it, just be brief, but could you go in depth with how you came up with the concept for this record and how you really wanted to convey it to the people?
Well, my concept behind Isolation was just dealing with my day-to-day experience ever since I was a teen. Even before then, back in elementary, just being a loner. I remember one time my third grade teacher said that George, you always gonna be a loner for the rest of your life. I mean, she was joking, but it kind of was a prophecy kind of, you know what I mean? Since that time in elementary even till now as a grown adult, it's I always been isolated. Yeah, I've had a couple homies here and there, but deep down it's I always knew they had way better people or way more cooler people to kick it with than just me. I was just the tag along nigga. So my whole life has been just isolated to myself, you know what I mean? Solo dolo, you know what I mean? Just dealing with my own shit. So it's just this song was kind of a reflection of that, and just to let people know that are isolated just like me, that you're not alone, you know what I mean? We can still come together and be, you know what I mean, united, not with our pain, but just united to develop a new community of stronger people that, you know what I mean, deal with these types of things, these type of situations that go on in the day-to-day process of life, you know what I mean, that type of thing.
Wow, that was a real deep response. I never knew the song to be like that. It's dope to see artists like you really putting out that real music, trying to convey messages to the people to let them get more enlightened, let them know that they're not alone. Wow, that was deep. Alright, on with the program. This next song is called Isolation. Enjoy.
Better than bruised and betrayed, I feel the isolation. Land of 10,000 demons plotting, doing deeds for Satan. Couldn't believe that all this hard work would make me achieve higher heights and stuck living in ghetto misery. Bullets penetrate the skull bone and it's lights out for all eternity. No respawn on the act now. Dealing with two spirits in me, a common Gemini, a double dragon, all virtue representing the fight for acceptance and existence. Push it with no limit. Niggas bumping Dirk and Herbo, they really got no limit. Shorties used to play for a fool, I had to break the rules. Left me for a thug ass nigga with nothing to lose. Just my thoughts on why they always trying to gang stock. Watch my Snapchat and my IG page trying to stop the plot. The one thing that they fear is the coming of a black messiah, rising from the hood, teaching the masses, making believers. Smile in my face with snake, guys, you a deceiver. She trying to kill you with a knife, you might as well just bleed her. Tried to get her on the narrow path, I tried to teach her. Switching over from a substitute, I'm the new teacher. Learning lessons while I'm isolated here with tension. Trusting my instincts and my gut, don't even need to mention. Striving to be the best with all the hate surrounding me. Too ballistic and too original for the industry. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Isolation right from myself and from society. Black sheep of my family, my own parents rejected me. Angry adolescent, all I wanted was some company. But soon realizing this life, good only friends you got, you see. Dreaming of ways I can get more original. Never fabricate my bars, inspiration from Jai's pivotal. Dealing with critical challenges, hurdle over obstacles. Mission impossible, but I did it, now I'm unstoppable. Grinding hard till I get the fucking last laugh. This ain't no deaf comedy jamming, this music will last generations to come, ages to age, the battle's won. Dishing out this gourmet meal, watch out for the outcome. Isolation gets you stronger with the Lord. Ain't no shame in being an outcast, let it just strike a chord. Like I'm playing ballads on my guitar to find the score to the cinematic masterpiece, they're feeding for more. Yahweh gonna punish them for the shit that they did. Divine justice when they thought they got away with shit. Prophets coming from my third eye, this nation by the fall. Nuclear warfare on the masses to get rid of us all. 1,000-year reign on the earth for all it's really worth. Live your life to the fullest before you return back to the dirt. Walking in the footsteps of a giant, the new revolution. Battling my highs and lows alone, conquer this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation. Man, I really gotta come up from this isolation.